which is enabled by using reasoning LLMs. And agents, I see that as an extension of that, because when you have a multi-agent system, you're able to reason just much better. You're able to reason about many more things, but you're also able to restrict the context. So when you talk about context and memory and state, like these things which don't seem too tangible, but when you actually use them in a multi-agent system, they allow you to restrict the context. They allow you to sort of manipulate the context that you send to the LLM, which is very important, and that's one of the reasons it's like it's basically a good technology to be working on. The other thing is, of course, a lot of people are focusing on autonomy, but then the ability to build trust with the user. So how do you actually trust a system to do things on its own and still come up with a reasonable answer? That's something that's being solved by working on this in this area. Then we've seen a lot of human-in-the-loop agents with Copilot and Cursor and all these different coding copilots. I think that's also something that's driving innovation in this area, and that's adding tangible value to all of our workflows. Then agents, apart from doing autonomous goal achievement, we're able to plan better. We're able to use more and more sophisticated tools, like basically stack tooling on top of each other and carry out more and more complex workflows. Another thing I think is personalization, because we're seeing more and more systems that can handle, that can actually take the context and personalize it to a user's user's either chat or user profile, which is very interesting, and that's why like agents have that appeal. And the other thing which I'm very excited about is ability to improve over time. So I see that as a pinnacle of agents, at least till 2027, which is self-improving, highly autonomous systems that will tackle complex multi-step problems in dynamic mechanics. Okay, so let's think about building agents now. So basically, I've worked on two different projects. One was where there was no framework that was being used, because that project started last year, Jan or Feb, and the other one used agent framework. So, like, the natural question is, why should you use agent frameworks, and when should you use them, or when should you not? So I would say, personally, I would start with an agentic framework, because when you're building such systems, you need the ability to handle sessions. You need the ability to